This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WCFL DolFans Talk. I hope everyone's having a wonderful night tonight. We sure are. We're at Hollywood Hotel Boutique, something like that. So let me go ahead and bring on my co-host, DolFan Winners. What's up, Winners?
I can turn my camera on so I can get some light on. Sitting right next to me, bro. How you guys doing this evening?
Let's go ahead and bring on the Crazy Dolphin. What's up, Mr. Paul?
How's it going, Paul? Dolphin Winners? How you guys doing?
We good, brother. We down here. We getting ready for this game, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. You gotta message me somehow, Mr. Polk, with your address so I can get you that shirt. I got it for you.
Okay, gotcha.
So, any news going on besides Mostert not being playing tomorrow?
Well, no, go ahead. Go ahead, Dolphin Winners.
Dolphins talk. Just go on my profile.
Go ahead, Mr. Polk. He's talking to someone else.
Oh, okay. Well, really, when I watched the game in the first, I think it was either in the first or second quarter, he did take a hit, and then he went off the field, and it seemed like he never was the same when he came back on the field. So that kind of told me he was a little bit dinged up.
Yeah,
and because he didn't perform like he normally would. So.
Yeah.
But other than that, I haven't heard any Dolphin news as of lately.
Yeah, I know a Chan's is questionable up until about an hour and a half before the game, but we all know that's just part of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he'll end up playing. I'm pretty sure he'll end up playing. He'll want to play.
Well, this goes to what I mentioned before, and I could be wrong for saying this. What we need to do is use these backs in rotation, because the game we just played, we had used Mustard, H-Chain, and then in the last part of the game, we used
they brought in Wilson. Yeah.
See, what I'm saying is we need to rotate these guys in to try to keep them healthy, because I mean, this is not something that we want to do. And I'm not leaving out Jalen Wright. Of course, we want to got to throw him in the mix too, but rotate these guys. So to me it makes it less a chance of these guys getting hurt, because we're going to need these guys in important games, especially when we get around to the mid-season and what have you. We're going to need these guys on that ball.
Yeah. Well, we got Jalen Wright tomorrow, so that's going to be interesting to see him play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Jeff Wilson, I got to give kudos to him. First I was with us keeping Brooks instead of him, but he's really lighting it up. I mean, And with Jeff Wilson, as far as the running the ball, well, no, let me go back a little bit. As far as our running backs go, we need to run more north and south instead of east and west, because it seems like
Yeah,
we get better runs when we go north and south.
yeah. No, having those fresh set of legs with Jeff Wilson really helped us out.
Hmm
So,
Because
what do you see for tomorrow's game, Mr. Polk?
the biggest thing that stands out to me, we got to find a way to stop Josh Allen. He is that lethal weapon, because
Yeah,
look what he did against the Arizona Cardinals. Because at first the Cardinals had the lead with the Bills, and from what I've seen with the highlights, Josh Allen was using his running ability to wreak havoc with the Cardinals, and I think that's how they overcame and beat the Cardinals.
yeah,
That wasn't no
yeah.
easy
I
game
think
for them.
I was talking on one of those shows earlier today, and they talked about Chop Robinson being out there. I don't think Chop Robinson's going to see as much play time tomorrow because he tends to overrun the players and the quarterbacks that have the ball.
Well, you know what? I hate to say it, but it was the same thing with Jalen Phillips. The first
Yeah,
season, so he was doing the same thing. So
yeah,
hopefully,
but that's
maybe.
why with
Hmm
Jalen Phillips being healthy, I think he's going to see a lot more time tomorrow.
hmm Yeah, but I just think if we just gotta be careful with.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's got to be careful, and um, Chop is got to learn, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and but if he's in there quite a bit, they're going to start targeting him, and then Allen's going to be able to run right past him and stuff
You gotta
hmm
because
remember,
he's
guys. You gotta remember
overshooting.
that he is a rookie still, and we gotta be patient with him. So that's gonna be something they will try to exploit if they put him in the game, and it's gonna be a part
Yeah,
of his growing phase. So I think as a quality player that we picked up in a draft, he'll sit there. He's gonna have to go through his growing pains and his progression,
hmm
live, meaning that he's going to have some plays that are going to be bad. The thing about it is that is the learning process that he's going to have to get by playing at this level. Eventually, he will get it and find ways to sit there and make it better for him to sit there and make more negative plays for the offense. But we gotta be patient with it. Just give him time. I mean, I'm like this. Having Phillips back is huge and it's beautiful. It's great.
yeah,
So
yeah,
to sit there and see him come back and actually get a sack in the first game, that was, man. You talking about a smile to my face, man. I was so happy. But the thing about it is, everybody got to be honest with themselves. Give Chop some time. He is a rookie.
yeah,
He's gonna come
yeah.
along.
And Auburn was looking pretty well also.
yeah,
He was playing
yeah.
pretty good,
Abba looked real good out there,
and
but
looked like he slimmed down some. Or
and he
maybe
might
looked like.
have.
Hmm
I don't know what his stats are right now, but
Oh, man.
yeah.
Right now, he got one. What, he got one sack.
No, I'm talking about his weight.
Oh no, you can tell he's definitely in better shape. You know he's coming in. He's coming in ready. He's not playing. This guy looks like he's like he's in the best shape of his life right now.
Exactly, Dolphin. Was exactly.
Yeah, he wants to get a bigger contract. He doesn't want it just another 1 year contract.
And
Absolutely.
no, go ahead, Dolphin. Wins.
Um, yeah, it's just the biggest thing to me. It just goes to show why Callis Campbell has been in a game for 18 seasons.
You can see how he takes care of himself. You can see how he dedicates himself to being healthy and to being the best that he can be. And it definitely showed Sunday. We're going to
Hmm
see that same intensity going into this Buffalo game. It's going to have to be fight twice as intense in this Buffalo game than it was for the Jacksonville game. Because this is a
Yeah,
very meaningful game. This is the identity game for the Miami
yeah,
Dolphins. This is the
exactly.
game that's going to show, are we going to be the same old Dolphins and lose to Buffalo, or are we going to sit there and take it to what it's worth for us and show them that we're going to be the beast of the East?
Yeah, that's, I agree.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
mean, I'm hoping to see. I want to see 3 sacks again yet tomorrow. I don't care who they're by. I want to see 3 sacks again. Though.
To be honest with you, for me, I want to see more interceptions. I want to see more interceptions, honestly, and because Poyer had his hands on that interception in the beginning of the game, and that could have sat there and gave us more points, and we wouldn't have ever had to worry about a 17-7 deficit. You never know. So we have to sit there and take the matters at hand, or we have to dominate. We have to dominate this game. We cannot
Mhm.
play with Buffalo. You talked about in the off-season training camp that you guys are going to be the bullies. You talked about the accountability part. This is the game that you show that you are the dogs, the big dogs that you say you are. This is the game that Tua shows up and shows out, and you shut everybody up and sit there and light up the Buffalo Bills in front of our fans on prime time for the whole world to see. This is the game that can sit there and put the Miami Dolphins on the map and say, you know what, these Miami Dolphins are for real. I know the season is early, it's only week 2, but if we put up some phenomenal numbers against the Buffalo Bills and win convincingly, not squeak by 1 or 2, a win is a win, but destroy, 10 plus, destroy the Buffalo Bills. That's what we need to sit there and make a stamp and show not just only the AFC East, but the rest of the league that we're not playing.
Well,
Exactly.
I honestly think if we get in there and we can get some sacks on Josh Allen, he's going to start getting flustered, and that's when he'll start throwing the bad passes and throwing them interceptions. He threw more interceptions last year than most quarterbacks.
Yeah. And and I agree with Dolphin. We got to be smash mouth. And when I say smash mouth, I mean from the first quarter all the way to the last few seconds of the fourth. From the first quarter all the way to the last few seconds of the fourth quarter. Smash mouth all the way. No let up. No let up.
I agree with you 1,000% on that.
That's how we have to do it. You got to set the tone.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm saying 31-20 or even 31 to less than 20. You know, I want 31-20. I need 51 points in order to win my bet. So it could be 41 for all I care. You know,
Yeah.
but yeah, you definitely need to go out and be the dogs that we can be.
What's up, Hooked Up Joe and Lisa? Who Joe? Yoli Cruz. Yeah. Come on up, Hooked Up Joe.
Yeah, come on up, Hooked Up Joe. I haven't even looked at comments yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jaconda, what's up, Jaconda? Where you at, brother? Yeah, I like A-Chan as a receiver too, Jaconda. Lisa, Hooked Up Joe, Yoli Cruz, thank you for joining us. No, I love A-Chan as a receiver. I think he's going to do very well in that position. But I love him as a running back too. He's going to be a great all-around player.
Yeah.
And even as in one of the interviews, I don't know if it was Coach McDaniel or one of the coaches was talking about him, or even a player. The fact of the matter that he knows the playbook inside and out for both positions as a receiver and as a running back says how smart he is.
Yes, you ain't kidding.
You know,
It's
and
hard. Mm-hmm.
McDaniel's playbook is not easy to learn.
Mm-mm. But when you talking about two positions, that just like you said, that shows some intelligence right there. Because it was some players, it's hard for them just to learn the playbook for just their position.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're going to see a lot more out of out of him coming up. I mean, it's very possible you can have three receivers with 100+ yards a couple of times this year.
And maybe not only that, your tight end might be more involved as well. So you might have four receivers, and you have your tight end included. this this offense that we have has endless possibilities. It's going to come down to the offensive line. It was shaky week 1 against Jacksonville. That Jacksonville defense was not to be played with. And I clearly told everybody that you had to respect that defense because we said there and found out firsthand that, look, we were down very early in that game. And we didn't look good because they were actually doing very, very good speed to our offense until they sat there. Because at front point in time in that game, when they sat there and said that, oh, well, Tua is a one-read quarterback and that's it. And it started showing in the beginning of the game that that was the case. And it was scary watching that. But then the adjustments came and he sat there and got into his progressions. And he sat there and showed, hey, it was a tale of two cities. Tom said it the best. 70% in the first half, 140 in the second half. QBR rating. So that was him sitting there taking accountability. And I'm going to say this for the record. It doesn't matter what this man does. You're going to have fans that are going to sit there and trash him regardless. I get it. I get it. He might not be the quarterback that you want, but he's a Miami Dolphin. That's the most important part of the whole thing. You sit there and you try to sit there and root for the people that are in your camp. I wasn't a fan of Cutler, but he was a Miami Dolphin. He was wearing the aqua orange and white, and he was representing and was trying to do what he needed to do. So with that being said, listen, you're going to have your naysayers. Yes, it's going to take a lot. He's going to have to do flip hoops, do whatever he needs to do. And I'm not too near. I'm not that at all because he has a lot of proving for me to sit there. I need you to be able to win the big game. This is one of those games that he has to show that he is that dude.
Right. And to piggyback off of the Dolphin winners, like I said, from what I was told that when they did halftime, Coach McDaniel started to talk to the team and to interrupt and took leadership of the halftime talk, and he was pepping everybody up and said, "Hey, let's go out there and let's do this. Let's do our thing. Let's do what we need to do." He even said that he started off bad the first half and what happened, but he said the second half we got to go out there and ball. And what I'm seeing is a change with Tua as far as his skill set go, his leadership and what have you. And I'm not saying that he's a elite quarterback, just like you just mentioned, but at least he's making the effort to change and become a better quarterback and whatever, and be the leader of the team. So just like you said, I'm not too a leader and I'm not too a hater. I support any player that wears the Miami Dolphin uniform, just like you just said. I've said this on many platforms many times.
Yes, I know you have. You say it all the time, Mr. Polk, and I appreciate you for that. It's going to be a different game tomorrow, I think. It's got to be a different game. And to answer Lisa's question over here, where she's asking if we think the business with Reek will be a distraction. No, I don't think it'll be a distraction at all. I think that's pretty much thrown out to the side.
About the Tyreek incident.
Yeah.
Right, and that's the thing. We have to, as you know, as a team, we have to not allow distractions to interfere with us, with our goals as far as a team goes. So we have to leave this, whatever distractions pop up, we need to just push them aside, concentrate on the business at hand of being the team that we could be.
Most definitely.
I'll say this. This is what I'll say because I've seen Lisa pose the question: do you think this business with Reek will be a distraction? It could be a distraction, but my whole thing is, I really trust those professionals in that locker room and the organization. Because let's think about this: the matters at hand is to win a Super Bowl. So this is a part of the road to the Super Bowl. And at the end of the day, with the incident that just happened to him, it probably will be somewhat of a distraction to a point, but I don't think it will be a distraction that will hurt us against the Bills because I think they understand what is the matters at hand. This is season. This could be very. This could be like I said. This is an identity crisis type game. This is that type of game where we can be the same old Dolphins, or we can sit there and show the league that guess what? The Miami Dolphins went out there, they handled business, they beat them at home, and they beat them convincingly. What's going on, EM? How you doing, brother? With that being said, I will tell people this. For their best interest, to everybody in that organization, they understand how important this game is on Thursday night. We are going to be in front of the globe. I was there in person the last time we were in front of everybody in the whole world on Sunday Night Football, and we lost to Buffalo. I'm going to be here again Thursday night to watch them firsthand go against Buffalo. And they need to handle their business. Everybody's got to be on. I think it's going to be somewhat a tighter game than people think it's going to be. But with that being said, though, they got to put their heart and soul, and they got to step up. And like I said, they got to be the bullies that they said that they need to be, because they showed that they were those bullies in the second half against Jacksonville. They got to be twice that bully against Buffalo and be dominant and show them that they're the new big dogs of the AFC East.
Exactly. Smash mouth from the first quarter all the way to the last few seconds of the fourth quarter. Don't let up.
Correct. I agree with you 100%. I'm sure they all come in the same way too. Correct. I believe that they should be together.
Yeah, yep, that's what we gotta do.
So, do you have a prediction for tomorrow night's game, Mr. Polk?
I would say that I'd say 34 to 21, Miami Dolphins.
I like that.
And the reason why I'm saying that, I want it to be smash mouth. I don't want to just squeaking by like Dolphin want to say. Be smash mouth all the way.
Mr. Paul, I'm gonna be honest with you. I need a blowout. I need us to. I mean, if they defer the ball to us first, we need to come right out and punch them in the mouth and show them that we're not playing right from the gate. And my whole thing is keep your foot on the gas.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, when we went into our house and they beat the crap out of us, but I'll say that game last season when we went into Buffalo after the blowout that we had against Denver, I really believe that we pumped our hearts up to be way more than what we thought we were going to be, and we should have learned a very valuable lesson trying to be, we're just going to walk into Buffalo, la, la, la. No, Buffalo was sitting there waiting like, yeah, watch this. And they brought us back to reality. We need to sit there and bring Buffalo to the reality. We need to sit there and let them know that, you know what, we're tired of this bullshit. We're tired of this one. You know, the facts of the matter is we are 1-9 against the Buffalo Bills. Doesn't matter what anybody want to do. You can sugarcoat it as much as you want. It doesn't matter. It's what it is. We need to right now. You're talking Super Bowl. You're talking about this in preseason. You need to show that they are a Super Bowl quality team. And right now, you have this. Tomorrow night, you have to sit there and whoop on the Buffalo Bills. There is no, oh, I'm going to agree by a win is a win. I get it. But I don't need a 1 or 2 point victory. I need them to whoop their ass.
Mm-hmm.
No,
The message.
I mean, I said it, especially after this Sunday. I said, I think, and I believe it, that our defense is farther along at this point in time this year than they were at this point in time last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think our defense is really going to step it up even more come tomorrow night.
Right. Who knows what Weaver has in store? And also mentioned on I don't remember what platform it was earlier. A couple of days ago that maybe we need to put a spotter on Josh Allen. Now I'm not. I'm just saying that's what was said. Do I agree with it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to depend on who they choose as a spotter, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I could see Javon Holland being up there, you know, but they're going to have someone who's done it before, who knows Josh Allen somewhat. And Javon Holland, I see as being that spotter if they actually going to do it that way.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe what's that? What's that? Brooks got the Brooks guy that's an inside linebacker.
Jordan
Maybe they
Brooks.
could use him. Right, Jordan Brooks. Maybe depending on what if he had because see here's the thing. Whoever they put on him has to have speed and will have it to be able to run him down or to go to make it through or open quickly to get the Josh Allen. But we cannot, and I repeat, we cannot let Josh Allen gash our defense, or we're gonna have a long night.
Tell me your thoughts on that. I want to hear what you think. Yes. Well, it showed. It showed clearly when we sat there and made the adjustments after halftime that we have a smash mouth defense, and it's aggressive and it's ball hungry, and that's exactly what you want out of a defense at any given time. We cause forced fumbles at the right time. Holland shows that. I mean, that was a great play by Holland. He saved a touchdown where the game could have been. It could have been a different outcome. You know, he saved a touchdown. You know, us sitting there stopping at 401 when we sat there and had what's the name? When we had Ramsey and Emmanuel Achu brought up a great film study on that, how Ramsey sat there and followed the play all the way from one end of the field to the other end of the field. I mean, they can beat this team, and you're right. Our offense is a finesse offense, but we're gonna have to find a way when it comes down to November and December. Actually, I'm gonna just sit there and up and one. Starting in October going to November, you're gonna have a set where you're gonna have both your tight ends and the O line, and you're just gonna sit there and start drilling the ball down. And this is when you have a lead, maybe when you have a 10-point lead, where you're going to have to start running some of the time on the clock and be able to start draining the time on the clock. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen at beautiful drives in person. When I was there at the New England game, when we were up in New England, and when Tua sat there and went down the field and we scored on the Patriots, and it was like about a 10 or 11 play drive. It was beautiful. And it was a combination of running and a combination of passing. So it wasn't just like
Exactly.
it was maybe a little bit off balance, but it still was a poetry because we had a rhythm. We have that team that once we get into a rhythm, nobody can stop us.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with you. Want to thank Matt Henry and Adam Sadowski for joining us.
Yeah, what's up, Adam? What's up, EM? I saw you, EM down there a little earlier.
Too.
Oh man, I just want to thank everybody just watching right now that take their time out just watching it, and I'm excited. I'm right here with Papa Paul, right across the way with him. I'm sitting with some other fellow DolFans that I've known for years. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at East 12, East 32, West 25. I'm going to try to make my way around. I will be at the yellow parking lot with Paul for a good half an hour, 45 minutes before I make my way over and then come back and help him break down and stuff. Definitely, ladies and gentlemen, definitely check out Papa Paul in the stand with the Peace, Love, and Fence Up Family T-shirts. They will be on sale. I know he has other merchandise and things that he's going to be putting out. So please sit there and show love. It's an honor and privilege to have people actually wearing those shirts. For the simple fact of the matter, that's something I'm a half creator of, and it means a lot to me, and it means a lot for the community. I tell people, this is a lifestyle to me. And I tell a lot of people that right from the door. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Peace, love, friends, love y'all.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. I have lots of shirts. I have some signs. I have bracelets. I have hats, all different kinds of hats, and I even got big hats for big-headed people. Hey, I have one that I gave to Gorilla Luke for his gorilla outfit, actually, because it was an 8 and 5/8.
Mm.
That's a big head.
I'm not saying a word. I'm pleading fifth. Oh, goodness.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a lot of things, walking around at times. Game's going to be a big game, and I know I got to say hi to someone else who I know he's been catching us on Twitter whenever we're on. Is Grumpy. Grumpy told me he listens to me all the time, all the time on Twitter. I got to
Oh,
give a shout out to Grumpy.
oh, you say grumpy?
Yeah, Grumpy.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, Grumpy on Twitter.
okay.
I know Russell on Twitter. We appreciate Russell. He's another brother from another mother. So
This is what I'm thinking about. I know who you're talking about.
yeah, I think you know who we're talking about.
Let's
So
see.
let me real quick. Let me go ahead and give me a second. We're gonna play a quick commercial break.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
Chef Jew, South Florida, Miami-Dade, West Palm area. Give him a call. Look him up. You can't go wrong with his sweet treats and other foods. Great caterer.
Yeah, I've heard so much good things about Chef Drew. Everything good about him. Plus, he's good people. So check him out. Please check him out.
Yeah, we're only going to stay on till 9 o'clock tonight, Mr. Polk. We're out here having a gathering at local hotel. We're
Mm,
having a good time, and it's raining, but we're up underneath a tiki hut.
okay.
Um, want to thank everybody on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all those people for watching us and listening to us. Look for us Saturdays from 6 to 7 p.m., Sundays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., and Mondays from 5 to 6 p.m., as well as Wednesdays, 8 p.m. until whenever. Tonight, we're just cutting it short because we're busy partying. Right, Winners?
It's pouring out, really. I'm sure it's heat dry, but this rain is coming down hard as hell.
Hey, better
Yeah,
than more during tailgating.
yeah. When it rains down here, it rains down hard. It comes down in big drops down here. I'm getting
Did Tom,
lightning
are you
strike
going to be
notification.
for tomorrow's game? I thought you said you were going to be here for tomorrow's game. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I always have church, Jaconda. You can catch me, at tailgating. I had him out this past tailgating, but I know you were busy with the wedding, which was a beautiful wedding, beautiful bride. What's up, Mountie? How you doing, brother?
What's going on, Mountie?
Gents, how is it? How's it going? How's it going?
Going well.
Everything.
What you got to say?
Hey, Papa Ball, did you go to the game?
Yes, I did.
Dude, I heard the stadium was rocking, like you couldn't even hear yourselves talk.
It was packed and it was loud. It's one of the loudest I've heard it.
Yeah, I heard. Dude, I think Miss Finn's mic, dude, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. It went nuts, especially when the fourth quarter and the Tyreek touchdown and everything. I mean, I would have been loved to have been down there where he threw the ball up at. It's funny as hell Waddle walking him off in pretend cuffs.
And also too, I think the turning point of the game was when Holland knocked that ball out that player's hand,
Oh
and I
yeah,
think
most definitely.
we went down and
They
scored
scored,
off of
didn't
that,
it?
if I'm
About
not
three
mistaken.
possessions.
Yeah, it was. It was a big turning point.
Mhm.
I mean, they just, I think the Heat got to them as well.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, is the Heat different in Jacksonville than it is in Miami?
Yes,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
was even there was even fans that said we're hot up there, but it's a lot different heat down here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's. I mean, Jacksonville is about 6 hours north of Miami, and that's a major difference.
Hmm.
I mean, they get down into the teens during winter up in Jacksonville. You don't see that sit down in Miami.
Mm. Mm-mm. No, no, that's for sure.
So yeah, it plays a big role, especially when you're sitting in an oven that's on the field because there's no breeze down there on that field whatsoever. It was probably 115 degrees, if not more.
Mm. Yeah,
Oh,
and we need to keep prayers and best wishes for the people who are in the path for Hurricane Francine.
yes. Okay, Jaconda. Well, I'll see you at the Monday night game.
Will you be down for fan club week in Jaconda?
Oh, that's Jaconda Brown.
Yeah.
Tell him I said what's up. I gotta hit him up on Facebook.
Mountie, what's your prediction for tomorrow?
Oh shucks. I say 21. I say another. We'll have another 21-17.
Okay. I don't like that. That's too close. 31
Yeah, but
17.
see,
I think we're going to do a little better than that, though. I'm looking at 31-17, 31-20, or even 41-10 for all I care. Anything better than 21-17. I'm picking all those scores. We're just going to win, and it's going to be a simple win.
let's hope so. If we can keep Josh Allen out of the end zone, we should be fine.
I think we're going to have 3 sacks and at least 2 picks off of him.
I like that. I can agree with that, but I'll reverse it. I want 3 picks and 2 sacks. I'll take the picks. I'll take one of those picks to be a pick 6. So I'll take 2 interceptions and 2 sacks, and one of the sacks could be something where it's going to be a sack or combination of something. You're going to have to rattle Josh Allen early in this game. You cannot allow him to just sit there and establish his rhythm against us like he normally does and just march into our home and just don't think that he can't be disruptive. You're going to have to rattle that man's cage right from the gate. And I mean, be on him like flies on shit. That's just how you're going to have to play defense on him. And you can't sit there and knock these guys. Mac Hollins, we know what he can do. You got to respect these receivers regardless. Everybody keeps saying that the Buffalo Bills are not the Buffalo Bills without Stephon Diggs. I get it, but they're still professionals. So at the end of the day, you still got to respect these men on this field that we are playing tomorrow. I don't like the Buffalo Bills. I never will like the Buffalo Bills. I'm a diehard Dolphins fan, but the fact of the matter is, there is 2 teams that are going to be on that field tomorrow. Who is going to have more machismo to sit there and show? Are we going to be the same old Dolphins? Like I said, I've seen this movie before, like everybody else. Are we going to be the same old Dolphins and cave into the Buffalo Bills and be their little bitch? Or are we going to start showing that we are the big dogs and we can do this? So that's what it's going to come down to. We shall see.
Nope, I think Calais Campbell's going to get another sack tomorrow.
I'm all for that. All for it. And
But like I said
so
before,
go ahead, Mountie. You might have to speak up about it. We can hear you.
said before in years past, playing Buffalo, we have to be as physical as the refs let us play. Especially when Josh Allen, when he decides to run, dude, he needs to be.
We couldn't hear you, Mountie.
Well, I think we need to be. I think we need to be as physical with Josh Allen as the refs will allow.
Yeah, well, we all know that when Josh Allen starts getting sacked or gets rushed and hurried, touchdown, any of that, he starts getting flustered, and that's where he starts throwing his interceptions.
Yeah, but when he decides to do those quarterback keepers, those draws, we need to drop the hammer on him for real.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, that's how they beat the Cardinals, because the Cardinals were ahead of the Bills, and see, like Josh got into rhythm, and I saw a couple of highlights. He was running the ball, and they overcome the Cardinals. The Cardinals played them hard.
Yeah, it's going to come down to our defense being dogs and our offense doing what we know they can do, and that's scoring.
Well, Tua can't listen. He has to go out and have a strong outing. He can't play like Tua, where he struggles against Buffalo defense for whatever reason.
Well, I don't think he's going to struggle tomorrow. I really don't.
And also, not just the team that when I say this, I'm not putting down Coach Daniels to anybody who's listening, but Coach Daniels has to step it up also. If you can't stick with these finesse plays that we've been using for the last couple of years, you got to come up with better plays, better scheme. If the plays work, okay, stick with it. If it doesn't work, don't keep using it. Don't
And
keep using
stay away from these damn bubble screens that sure the hell ain't working because I can
it.
see them
Exactly.
before they even happen.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's gonna be a long. Let's see, it's gonna be a long 23 and a quarter hours until the game starts. I know that.
Hmm.
So I'm excited to be down here. I'm excited to be down here with my brother Dolphin Winners. Um, we're having a nice, relaxing time, and it's just going to be fun, you know. And tomorrow night's the game. We got tailgating starting at 2 or 3 or something like that.
Hmm.
Then the game.
We'll start
Going to
partying
be a lot of partying going on, and then Friday
in
night at Shenanigans in Virginia Beach, we're having a party and after game party in a sense. And next night there's going to be raffle drawings and everything going on.
I'm gonna need a detox before when I get back to Philly. I'm gonna need a detox. I'm just gonna say that on for the record. Yeah, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna need a detox. I promise you that.
Yeah. Hold on. Go ahead. What up, everyone?
Hey, what's going on? Who's that?
Our brother Keith
Oh, okay. All right.
Matheny. He's one of the main chefs at tailgating.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Oh, what? For what? I'm sitting over here on the side, so my phone doesn't interfere with Winter's phone. He's sitting around everybody else,
Hmm.
so I'm like the stepchild in the corner.
uh, Papa Paul, I left my address in the private chat, and I'm
Yeah,
also
I got it. I saw it. I got it on it. I got to put it in my notes.
okay. Dolphin, if you can do the same thing when you have a chance. Uh-oh. Hello. Uh-oh. Something didn't happen. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. Yeah, everything was quiet for a little bit.
Okay. We're over here doing group shots now. Salute. Ah.
Oh my God, it's awful. No, it's great.
It's hot. It's hot.
Okay, I'm back. Had to
Okay.
do a group shot, and I'm the designated driver, so that's my only one. So Well, Mr. Polk, what's your last words for the evening?
Um, like Dolphin was brought up earlier, pay the bills tomorrow. Smash mouth from the first quarter to the last seconds of the fourth quarter. Smash mouth. Don't let up. Let's go. Let's beat these things down and enjoy our W. So Dolphin, one of the thanks for allowing me up, and Papa Paul.
Mr. Paul, you know that, Mr.
And,
Paul, anytime, brother. You know, listen, you not to interrupt you, but you got to understand that you're a very important part of this thing too. You joined 3 podcasts just on your own, just by you being you. And you got to understand how important that is to not just myself, but this show, the TDA show, and to the TGTF also. So that means a lot. And you're not only just in those rooms, you're in others as well. So we listen to you and we understand you and we definitely hear you. And I know I'm one of them. So I appreciate you very much. And definitely, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be rooting for you. I'll be rooting enough for all the people that is not able to get to this game. I'm gonna be rooting and cheering for each and every single one of those individuals. I can promise you by Friday I will not have a voice. I can tell you that right now.
I sure appreciate all that, and it sounds good. And like I said, what more can I say? But peace, love, and fins up, you guys. I
Peace, love,
love you
family.
guys.
Love
You
you,
guys are
man.
my family, man.
Appreciate you, Mr. Paul.
Well, Mr. Polk, I mean, you're family. We love you. You're part of the group. You will always be part of the group. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You bring a lot to the game, just like everyone that comes on here. We appreciate everyone who joins us, and we're open to everyone coming up on the show. Um,
Mm-hmm.
family, you are one of our main guys up on the panel these days. That's why I have you a shirt for you. I'll get it in the mail when I get home.
Mhm.
Well, it'll go out on Monday's mail anyway. Um,
Take it that, Papa Paul. Ain't going nowhere.
and I did get the right size. I did get a 5X.
Uh-huh. Okay, sounds good.
Did not get the 1X or 2X.
You got him the medium. I think you got him the medium. You got him the medium, remember?
Uh, hey, if it's a medium, I can just put it around the bottom of my leg. That's about it.
I don't even
Man,
think PM will cover my leg.
We got about
so,
8 minutes left. You want to close it? You want to close it up, Paul? Because I just want to give some
Listen,
closing words.
I just want to thank everybody for the support you give us, the support you give me, and what we do. Whether it's on the podcast, whether it's at tailgate and buying stuff from me, all the monies that with stuff I sell goes to charity, goes to either polycystic kidney disease research or Dolphins Challenge Cancer event. Um, just keep being you out there. Keep loving the Dolphins. Keep watching us, and you never know who's going to pop on. It might be Terry Kirby, Richmond Webb, OJ McDuffie, Vernon Carey. You never know who's going to pop up. Troy Drayton. Any one of those guys can come up on any time.
Like I tell anybody and I'll tell everybody, like this has been a dream to me. I'm living the dream. I want to thank Papa Paul. I want to thank you, Mr. Polk. I want to thank everybody that watches on a weekly basis, to all the people that have subscribed to this channel, to Johnny O, to Ethan Steve, to Tom O'Gara, Pamela, to every single guest that we've had on here, even from visiting teams, and to all future guests. This is the living testament. When I sit there and tell people in the city of Philadelphia, where I'm that this is a lifestyle, I am a walking testament to that. And if it wasn't for these gentlemen right here and women out here and the people that I'm sitting with and partying with right here, none of this would be possible. So with this being said, and for everybody, I will see all Miami Dolphins at the tailgate tomorrow. To all the Miami Dolphins fans that can't be there, trust me, I'm going to sit there and take your spirits, and I'm a party, and I'm a scream, and I'm a shout, and do whatever I can do to help us beat them damn Buffalo Bills. And I will sit there and you guys with this. say this. We go to the high roads and low roads with this team, but one thing for certain, two things for sure. We love this aqua, orange, and white more than anything that anybody knows. So with that being said, I appreciate you, Papa Paul. I appreciate you, Mr. Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, please don't forget to check us out Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Hopefully it will be after a Miami Dolphins victory on Thursday night. At that being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. And as always, peace, love, and fins up, family. Let's fucking
Peace,
go.
love, and fans up.
Everybody, have a good night.
Have a great night. Everybody be safe.